I'm so excited to see you on another video. If you're new to my content, I make videos for women and young girls that are trying to become the best version of themselves. I, do a lot of chit chats in the purple room. I do a lot of content around best advice, talking about putting yourself out there, fun fact, especially when you have a bit of social anxiety. And, I just do a lot of content geared towards women and young girls. So I am still learning on where to look at in the camera, so bear with me. But if you are new here, I'm really excited that you're here. And yes, you are looking at a black woman in a headscarf because I rolled out of bed this morning and I'm going to the gym. But before I go to the gym, I wanted to talk about my skincare routine. So every time I do a video, my question is always asking, why am I making this video? Is there something that I'm sharing that could potentially benefit a young girl, a teenage girl, a young woman, right? That is what I really ground my content in. And so the reason why I wanted to do this video was because, one, I had really bad acne growing up, and I still have acne as an adult, but growing up, I had acne that was oftentimes affected by my menstrual cycle, stress, and my diet. So it was like the trifecta. It was actually kind of horrible. So around my menstrual, my acne would get crazy bad. Then I would get stressed out that I have crazy bad acne, and then it would lead to me eating poor choices, which would again, it was like a little cherry on top that just made my acne even worse. So I used to see a bunch of content on getting better skin, taking care of your skin, buying the right products for your skin, and it was very overwhelming to me because no one was giving me realistic, tangible things to do, or maybe my brain was just not able to comprehend what was being told to me. Like, I wanted someone to show me in 3 steps or less how to take care of my skin. And of course, as I get older, that I understand that's not really realistic. You have to be able to add things to your regimen and feel okay. But you're talking to a girl that was overstimulated and oversaturated with content. And that was a recipe for me closing down, shutting down, and just being like, this is not for me. I don't know how to do this. So I'm making this content for that, keeping that girl in mind who is over saturated with content, overstimulated with like all of the things she needs to change. And I'm making this content saying, whoop, slow down. Let's start with one thing at a time, and then we add more stuff. So you're going to see a bunch of products here, and the goal is not to get overstimulated with the stuff I'm showing you. Instead, I'm going to build on the stuff I'm showing you one at a time, but I'm going to show it to you all at once. So over the course of, I want to say 10 plus years, I have amassed this amount of products for my face. Now, let me repeat myself. I said over the course of 10 years. I did not say in 1 week I bought all these products and I was like, yep, my skin is gonna get better tomorrow. No, that's not how it worked. It took me a while for me to try a new product, give it time, get used to using the product, and then going from there. So I'm going to flip the camera so that you can see the product correctly, and I'm going to go through each product and what I did, like what it helps me with. And then this is, again, my skin, and you can see it's not perfect. I still have acne, but from where I started to where I am now, that's something to be proud of. And even if you make one small change, that is something to be proud of. You do not have to feel like you need to make progress overnight. That is not realistic. And it's going to make you feel like you're constantly failing at life. So let's start one at a time. Okay, so the face wash that I use is Anua. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I believe it's a Korean product. And one of the reasons I really like it is because it feels light and it's a pore deep cleansing foam. So it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something, which I like. So this was the first step that I started with. This was when I was being told, you need to wash your face. I was like, what does that mean? What do you mean I need to wash my face? So I searched and I was like, okay, what product is good for oily skin, acne-prone skin that you can use morning and night? And I found this product, and you can get this product on Amazon. And you only need to use the smallest, here, I don't know if you can see that. You only need to use the smallest amount, and this will clean your entire face. It's amazing. Okay. After using that face wash, I found a toner, because apparently you need to use a toner after you've stripped your face of a lot of the moisture barrier to kind of break through and get in those pores. You've stripped your face. This is what people are telling me, and I'm like, okay, cool. What next? So I was told you put on a toner to improve your skin texture and tone. Obviously you need to put back some more nutrients after your skin is a little bit broken down. So this toner, I use it after I wash my face. And again, I don't mind wasting product to show a young girl what she needs to do, because I wish someone did this for me. I use a few drops and I clean this all over my face. So this is the next product that I use sometimes. I don't actually use this daily, but after you use a toner, you want to use a product that specifically targets acne. So that's when you might see people using some sort of acid or some sort of, there's like products that are specific for acne that are escaping me right now, but this one is a multifunctional brightening formula. But when I looked up this product, I really noticed that it improves the visible brightness and appearance of skin texture. So I was like, okay, I had really textured prone skin. So I would use this, I would say probably like twice a week. And again, I really wouldn't use that much. I would probably just use like, here, I'll show you, this much, a drop on my face. And I would specifically go over the areas that had really textured or very, like a lot of acne in that area, or a lot of dark spots. Okay, so this is probably my favorite product. And this is the Niacinimide 10 Plus TXA4 Serum by Anua. I really like this product. I don't know, it just makes your skin feel plump and like nice. I like it. So I use this after, this is something I use every day. I always will use this after a toner, but this might be a fourth step if I'm using like an acne specific sort of medication. But this, listen, this is good. So and you can tell because it's like almost done. So I usually take a full amount, like I fill up the dropper and then I place it on my hand. Well, I place it on my cheek and I'm rubbing this product into my cheek, and it is amazing. You just feel like your cheeks feel softer, they feel more plump. I love it. After you have treated your skin and you've put a bunch of products on it, now you're trying to seal that bad boy up. You're trying to seal that skin up. So this is when you use a lotion. You want to lock in that moisture. I don't use too much. I probably I start from hair on my index finger and I go down, and that's probably the amount that I will use on my face, and that just seals in all of the products I've put on my face so far. Now, I don't know about you, but I hate the feeling of sunscreen on my face. However, this right here, black girl sunscreen, black girl sunscreen will do it every time. It'll do it every time. And you can tell this is pretty much almost done. I have to be honest, in the winter, I have not been putting on sunscreen, which is silly because UV rays are always active, even in the winter. But this is really the final step to protect your skin from harmful UV rays. And also it helps with blackheads, because if you're not kind of putting something on to protect your skin, you get dark spots. Okay, I use this deep cleansing, and it's the Equate one because you don't have to spend an arm and a leg on products. Don't let people lie to you. I use this on my nose because I do get a lot of blackheads on my nose. So I use this on my nose, and then I also really love the Thayer's facial toner Witch Hazel, but I use this actually for my top lip. So I have, we grow hair all over our body. So what I'll usually do is I'll kind of cleanse my top lip when I want to use a razor and get rid of my moustache. This is really good and I like using it. All right, now, see, it wasn't that bad. And again, this is over 10 years. I want to say 5 to 10 years. I've amassed this much, and I am very consistent now with all these products, whereas in the beginning I was not. But it takes time. Start one at a time, find a nice cleanser that you like, and then just add on little by little. But I hope this video helps because, yeah, it definitely makes a difference.